Baby, I love it here. I don't know what I want to say, but there is something I want to say. Love. Hey y'all, welcome back to the vibe. If you're new to this, my name is Dorian. If you're true to this, hey friend, if you are true to this, you know that Stray Kids and I, while we do go together very bad, we also do have a complicated relationship. Our musical frequencies, energies have been out of alignment for a while, but I'm still here. I'm going to keep showing up. I wear the bracelets that the girlies gave out at their last concert. Shout out to the girls. Unironically, like I wear these. So it's just energetically we've been off, and that is unfortunate. I did hear a little bit of the song while I was setting up to record, and we might be doing better. I don't know, but let's see. Before we actually get into the video, just on opening scene, Ian is giving it to the girls, our fashion baby. I really love that I saw him as a fashion boy and he has gone on to do and emulate such. I love this for us. I love this for him. Phenomenal. All of them look phenomenal, but Ian is in the center and giving fashion boy, and I love it here. Everything I do, multiply by 2. Yep. Yes, I like this better. This is better to me already. 7 seconds in, better to me already, and they better. You know what? It's okay. It's okay if I don't ultimately end up in love with it, because music is music, and it is all right for it to not speak to you. But I am really hoping that we stay in an area, a vicinity that I want from them. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck from. I got this. Everything I do multiplied by 2. I got this and that, this and that. Also, I like the little, green screen, headless, bodiless dancer situation. I think, and this is for me, of course, let me know, but keep it cute. For me, the first time seeing it was in Baggy Jeans, which if you have not gone to go watch that. But I like it when it shows up. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's interesting. And, shout out to technology, even though we're not doing responsible things with it, but that's another conversation. Shout out to technology for letting us do this. You could take a coupe or a truck. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I'll take this and that, this and that. I'ma rip a show and then hit the studio. I'll do this and that, this and that. Groovy, I get gonna look at me. And it proved it. Yeah, baby, I love it here. I don't think y'all have ever seen me hit a pretend little 1-2, maybe in another video, maybe in the Kai video. But it doesn't happen often where I'm hitting a little pretend 1-2 with it. I love it. Again, we have a lot of song left. We have a lot of song left, so hopefully they don't hurt my feelings. We are going to be running it back because there's things that I missed and we need to talk about it. We could take a coupe or a truck. Also, this is a wonderful look for Christopher. This is the right lighting, and this is the right lighting for this blonde. This is the right vibe and color grading for this blonde. I haven't seen it in motion outside of music video, but for right now, we're doing great. I also like the faux piercing / freckle situation that's happening. It's fun. I got this and that, and that. We could take a coupe or a truck. I do like that too. Little smoke, vroom vroom, with the sound effect in the back. I like it.
this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I'll take this and that, this and that. Americano and Americano. I'll take this and that, this and
I also love that Lino is early on in this song. That usually does not happen, or it hasn't been happening a lot recently, where he's been early up in a song. I like it. Stunning, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing. No notes.
I'm a rip show and they hit the studio. I do this and that, this and that. Groovy, gotta look at me. Can you prove that do my little connected?
I also said this. I can't remember which video it was in, but Han and I love that we're back together. He has gotten finer since we've gotten back together, and I love that for everyone involved. Personally, has gotten finer.
머리를 쿵이랑 날개로 still moving starting 나의 눈감만 봐도 분위기는 자체 내비도 그래도 찾아먹지 시선대로 오지 않고.
And see, I put the phone right here just in case I had to call them. But ooh.
대기배도 요청나를 써놨어. 제발도 분위기는 자체 내비도 그래도 찾아먹지 시선대로 오지 않고 대기배도 요청나를 써놨어.
With the ketone in the background, keypad tone in the background. Wow. Wow. It's gonna sound phenomenal. What class? In my skull. Going to sound crazy in my skull. Sungmin's vocals, I think, go underappreciated from time to time, and I also feel that way because of the songs that have been occurring as of late. He can't do vocals on those songs, and it's not bad, but it can make the girls forget who they're talking about and who they're dealing with in terms of vocals, because all Holland ain't good Holland, and Sungmin does good Holland on the track. That's not what he's doing now, but in case y'all forgot, that boy can sing. He's not pretty and just here. He can actually sing. I wanted to see what bird this was. I don't know. I'm not even gonna pretend that I can actually tell. It's a low-key giving peacock, but I don't know if they make peacocks in black. Like, maybe we just edited after. I don't know what animal we're dealing with. I don't know what specific bird is happening right now.
Everything I do.
Contacts. Sorry. I had to say it if you're new here. Hi, my name is Dorian. I have beef with color contacts in K-pop music videos and promotions sometimes. If you're true to this, you know.
Blah, blah, do I got this and that, this and that.
I'm not feeling the, this very much gives Xenon, very much gives Protozoa because of the blonde hair. It's not exactly like his hair, but it reminds me of that. And the all metallic situation is also reminding me of that. And I don't want that here. I love those movies. I don't want them together like this. They can meet each other. I just didn't want them meeting each other like this.
Take a cool bar truck, boom, boom. I got this and that, this and that.
Everything else is fine though. I can live with everything else happening. It's really just the jacket on Felix
Cappuccino and Americano.
I don't love that that's there. I didn't want us to be that heavy-handed with it.
Got this and that, this and that.
I do like the, old and new juxtaposition on either side of the room. That's fun. The cappuccino, we didn't have to put the budget into that.
Cappuccino and Americano. I'll take this and that, this and that. I'ma rip a show and hit the studio. I do this and that, this and that. 원해도 멈출 수 없는 challenge. Hot and cold 뭐든 괜찮아 no damage. I ain't getting no pain. I show you the ends and that. Show and hit the studio. I do this and that.
I also really love Han's hair.
This and that. 원해도 멈출 수 없는 challenge. Hot and cold 뭐든 괜찮아 no damage.
Draws don't need to be seen. I get, like, here they make a little bit more fashion sense and a little bit more styling sense to see draws, just like in baggy jeans. Like, I understand why I was seeing draws, but I don't want to see them. I don't want to see they draws. I don't want to see anybody draws. That's not why I'm here. I do not come here to look at Ms. Draws. Like,
I ain't getting no pain. I show you the way. I got no shame and I'm 이것저것 랩든지 이미 오래 뺐지. Yeah, 지루하면 뺐지. 그건 오래전에 뺐지네. 매운 고기 뺐기 절대 빠질 수.
come on, Flo. Let's go, Flo. Also, God's menu. Cute. I love that bird, back here, low key. That's the video that got me back into this mess. Fun fact. But the Flo, I don't know if I've ever heard Chung B sound like that. Please hold. I think the S stencil on the baby is interesting. I don't know what the other side is looking like, but I think that is very interesting. It's also a little unfortunate. Of course, I'm gonna have to see what this sounds like in my skull, but it's hard to hear him with the beat. Like, I wish we could have, raised the vocals up a little bit, like turned that up a little bit so you could hear him better. I feel like this might go unappreciated by the girls, and I don't like that. I want to be wrong, that I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but I feel as though, I just feel it, because the girls be acting funny sometimes. Not y'all, but the girls. 이것저것 랩든지 이미 오래 뺐지. Yeah, 지루하면 뺐지. 그건 오래전에 뺐지네. 매운 고기 뺐기 절대 빠질 수 없겠지네. 왼쪽 가슴 속에 박힌 straight kiss batch. 얼굴 남은 해서 꿈을 sketch. 좁지 그건 이것저것 랩든지 이미 오래 뺐지. Yeah, 지루하면 뺐지. 그건 오래전에 뺐지네. 매운 고기 뺐기 절대 빠질 수 없겠지네. 왼쪽 가슴 속에 박힌 straight kiss batch. 얼굴 남은 He's such a Leo. Just gonna throw that in there. Happy Leo season, by the way. Happy Leo season. But he is such a Leo. 해서 꿈을 sketch. Let's get it, 기회 catch. 성공 by match. 너 보여줄 건 나는 너에게 남은 해서 꿈을 sketch. Let's get it, 기회 catch. 성공 by match. 너 보여줄 건 나는 sketch. Let's get it, 기회 catch. 성공 by match. I don't know what I want to say, but there is something I want to say. It is partially to do with those contacts. I just don't know exactly what my brain wants to do about this. So we're gonna move on, but I want the record to reflect that my brain has thoughts about it. Don't know what those are, but feelings and also thoughts. So 보여줄 건 나는 너에게 everything I do, want to cry about you. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a Cooper truck from home. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and you. I got this and that. Everything I do, want to cry about you. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a Cooper. Okay. Wasn't wrong. He looks like a completely different person here. Who is this? Because that does not look like Hyunjin. Who is this? Who is this man? Who is this?
Truck, vroom, vroom, I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I'll take this and that, this and that. I'ma rip a show when they hit the studio. I do this and that, this and that. We can go fast, we can go slow.
I love a bridge. I love her bridge. Thank you. The girls are afraid of bridges, and I don't know why. I love her bridge. Also, they don't have anything to say. The people, the girls, as a collective, as a whole, I'm talking about the whole shebang, they don't have a lot to say. That's why there's no bridges. But we'll get to that in a second. We'll talk about that later. Glad that there is one. There needed to be one, because how else were you going to end this song properly? So thank God there is one. Thank God Sungmin is taking us into it. Great, wonderful, beautiful, incredible, amazing. I'm just going to point it out now. I don't know if I'll do it later too, but I like the styling of the bodies that are just dancing. There's good flow, there's good silhouette, and it goes with the movement and the choreography of the song. So, love.
I'ma rip a show when they hit the studio. I do this and that, this and that. We can go fast, we can go slow. If you can choose, you can have both. Can't stop us now. Go! Everything I do multiply by two. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck, vroom vroom. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I take this and that, this and that. I'm a rip a show when they hit the studio. I do this and that, this and that. This and that.
Period. I want to see the stages immediately. Immediately. I don't know if we're going to do that together, but I want to see them immediately. Also, beautiful, wonderful, amazing. Look at him. Look at him. Gorgeous. Just there, being beautiful.
And that. I'm a rip a show when they hit the studio. I do this, this and that. We could do multiply by two. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck, vroom vroom. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I take this and that, this and that. I'm a rip a show when they hit the studio. I do this and that, this and that. This and that.
And see, looks like himself a little bit more right here, but still doesn't look like Hyunjin. What did y'all do to my baby's face?
Talking.
Shout out to his parents. And Felix's.
This and that, this and that.
I don't know about y'all, but I personally love My Life Again. And at least for this song and in this moment, me and my boys, me and my babies, log back in, same frequency again, same vibe, same energy, and I greatly appreciate it. I love that. I personally love that. Now, in terms of the actual song content itself, pretty standard. Nothing, nothing crazy. Not anything too far away from what the kids be talking about usually. Very much in this, we do this for real, not for playback, and I love that for them. It's great. Honestly, no notes for the song. It was great. I'll look at it later. I'm not gonna do that right now. I am not gonna do maybe I will. If they put it in the description, I'll look and see. Don't know who's actually behind the song. I'm gonna have to go look at that. Of course, it's through Racha, but I also want to see if anybody else was involved, because it was great. I like the energy behind it. Like I said, if they can back it up, why not talk your mess on the track? Make sure that y'all ain't forgot. Make sure that y'all are not confused, because everything the light touches, everything I do multiplies by 2. I got no argument for me. I will say for the construction of the song itself, can y'all please get back to doing stuff like this? Like, pretty please, like, at minimum, give me a bridge. And I know I said it in the video, most of the girls don't have anything to say, and that's partially why we are missing bridges in songs, and that's partially why songs are so short. The other part, or another part rather, is social media and companies trying to capitalize on that, and you know, everybody's attention spans being obliterated to say the least. Not everyone's, but you know, most people, that they are not going to listen to, you know, a full project, which is crazy to me now. Like, if you've given me a project that's, you know, 20 something some odd songs long, that's when you come out with the deluxe. You need to give me, you know, a good 12 to like 15. Anything past 15, you are pushing it, Buki, to tone it down and release a deluxe. But you know, for this song, 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Some of those seconds were, you know, intro stuff. So it was probably 3 minutes and like 7 seconds for the actual song. And that's appropriate. I think that's a good length. That's a good length for you to develop a whole entire idea, carry the song, have a little, you know, a little show off moment, whether that's your vocalist, you know, have a little break it down for the stage or whatever, that's your bridge. And then you close out the song. It's great. I would like the girls to get back to writing songs with good song structure. And just because a song is short does not mean it's not good. A good example of a short song that does what it sets out to do in a, you know, in that time frame is Gnarly. Gnarly did not need to be a second longer than it was. I think they released an extended version. I was like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? That song is that long and it's great. It is great for what it is. So I'm not trying to say all songs need to be these, you know, big grand productions, don't need to be like a Timberland production type of thing at all, where, you know, it goes into the next song on the album and you just like listen to it continuously. I wish more people did that, but I also know where we're at, and I also know that each artist is different, so not all artists are going to give that to you. Point being, though, I'm glad that this song has a good structure and that it makes sense. That's really, I think, been my biggest issue with the kids recently, is that the songs have not made sense in as like individual songs for some, and then as songs that are a part of Stray Kids discography and like their body of work. Some of the songs don't fit into me, and it's not that you can't do things that are different, you absolutely can, but taking a zoom out, that some things just don't fit, and that's okay. It does not have to make sense to me. It needs to make sense to them and their label. It is perfectly fine that I'm not 100% on board for everything that they put out. That's normal. That's okay. However, I am glad that this song makes sense to me. I am glad that I can now go run one of their songs up and through the ground again. That feels good. That feels good to me personally. That is something that I have been wanting to do for the past few projects, and I have not been able to do. It's been unfortunate. Again, it's okay, but I'm glad to be back with my boys. I very much will be running this up and through the ground. It is going to sound, fingers crossed, that it sounds really good in headphones. I think it's gonna sound less great in the car, but it should at minimum sound really, really good in headphones, and I'm excited to listen to it in headphones. I'm also very excited to see the stages, because a lot of what the dancing bodies were doing, it's going to be interesting to see that with facial expressions. Like, of course they were dancing along with them, but I think it's going to be interesting to see, you know, everybody do certain parts of the choreography. That stood out to me just with like the body. So I feel like it's going to be even better with a, you know, full a full body and full situation going on. But, you know, it could be that it just looks way better here. We'll see. I don't know. But I am excited to watch the stages. I'm just excited that I really like the song and that I could tell in the first like 2 seconds that I was probably gonna like it and that I was right. I'm glad that I was right. It feels good. It feels good to be right about a Stray Kids song. Now, I am not gonna give out outfit of the video, but I will give out like styling, like group styling of the video. So it would be the scene of them in the like red room with the lights on it, with everybody, like the futuristic-esque styling of it all. I did really enjoy that. So I would say like that's group look of the video. I like the little punk rock thing, that was cute. But if I had to give it somewhere and give it to somebody, it would be the looks that they had in that room. Probably followed by the black and white look where Christopher has on like the cropped blazer situation. Lil Baby really does love a crop top. And I love that for him because he looks phenomenal. But yeah, the look one is the silver metallic futuristic look situation, and then look two is when everybody's in the black and white when Christopher has on his little crop top. I think that's great. In terms of actual performance and stand out to me, you know, the rappers were carrying it. That's usually what I like, and that's usually what I'm listening for. I am a rap, R&B, hip-hop girly through and through, baby. That's what I'm into. And if you have rappers on the payroll that can actually rap and they're not just pretty and there's different levels to it. And I'm not saying that the levels are bad, but there are differences. That's okay, but there are differences. And rap rap here as given by Han and Changbin tore the girl up. Tore them up. Tore y'all up. Here for it. Especially Changbin's flow. Wow. I probably will restart the song several times after he's done with that verse just to get back to that part, listen to it again, and then restart the whole entire thing again before I let the song get all the way to the end. He tore. Very much tore the girls up. And I love that for everybody involved. This, honestly, true to form, true to form. I'm glad that we're back. I'm glad me and my boys are back together in this way. Like I said, it feels really good to be correct about a Stray Kids song. I'm glad that I did not need the phone, because the phone was right here. The phone, baby, she was here. She was here. I'm glad I didn't need to use her. I'm glad that JYP has decided to no longer play in my face about them, which granted, he doesn't have all say in their projects. They have a lot of say, but still, I'm glad that I didn't have to call anybody up and behind this song. So thank you so much for watching this video and being here. Also, we are somehow, I think it's 647 people have subscribed to this, which is crazy. Thank you. It is yeah, it's wild. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to do all the YouTube things. Feel free to like this video if you like this video, and if you didn't, baby, that is okay too. Of course, let me know how you felt about it, Wookie, because I feel real good about this. I love this. Any recommendations that you have, please drop them down below, and do not worry, we will be getting more Chinese. If you know, you know. If you get it, you get it. That will be coming here. We will be getting more Chinese. So do not worry, that is coming up. But if you have any other recommendations, let me know, and I will see y'all in the next one.